One of the most dramatic plays of Super Bowl 52 shouldn't have counted, at least according to former NFL Vice President of Officiating, Mike Pereira. The controversial play came in the first half, and if you watched the game, you probably remember exactly what happened. On 4th and goal, late in the second quarter, Eagles tight end Trey Burton threw a touchdown pass to Nick Foles. The play is even crazier when you think about the fact that Foles is the one who made the call on the field, considering that it was 4th down and Burton had never thrown an NFL pass in his life. Not to mention, Foles had never caught a pass in his NFL career. It was an absolutely gutsy call by Foles and the Eagles. Of course, it's a gutsy call that shouldn't have counted. According to Pereira, during a podcast with the Talk of Fame network, the Fox analyst explained why the touchdown should have been taken off the scoreboard. The down judge, who was the one that the play was on his side of the field, they felt that it was his judgment. And he, receiver Alshon Jeffrey, was close enough. Pereira said, "Well, he wasn't. They lined up wrong. Not only that, it's a trick play. And if you're going to run a trick-type play, then you have to be lined up properly. You could either have 6 men on the line, or you could have an ineligible number lined up at the end of the line." Which was the case. Quote, "Here's a visual of what Pereira is talking about. The 4th down trick play TS to Nick Foles was an illegal formation. Should have been called back. Extended WR to the top of the screen is off the ball. Needs to be on the line with just the OT on inside him. #SB52 #Eagles #Patriots pick." Twitter.com, TDX7 Hippigu Matt Chatham. At Chatham58, February 5, 2018. Pereira is saying that Jeffrey should have been set on the line of scrimmage when the ball was snapped. Although the NFL has come out and said it was a judgment call by the ref, and it's okay that Jeffrey wasn't penalized on the play, Pereira thinks the league would have preferred to see a flag thrown. "I know what the league has said. But they would have been a lot more comfortable if they would have called an illegal formation." Pereira said, "We always use a yard within the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard and a half. But that's 2. And even a little bit beyond 2. It's kind of one of those that has no effect on the play. I get it, but they didn't line up properly. And it really should have been called." Quote, "If the ref had thrown the flag, that doesn't mean the Eagles would have lost the game. But it likely would have changed at least the halftime score. If Philly had been hit with a 5-yard penalty on the play, it would have been 4th and goal from the 6-yard line. And in that situation, the Eagles almost certainly would have kicked a field goal. Of course, none of that matters now. The Eagles are Super Bowl champions, and a questionable missed call by one of the officials in the game isn't going to change that." As for Pereira, he was pretty vocal during the podcast. The former VP of officiating also said he believes that Roger Goodell asked the current VP of officiating, Alberto Riveron, to tighten up the NFL's replay procedure before the playoffs started.